Stardew Valley was released 9 years ago. No flashy DLCs, no microtransactions, no advertising campaign, and yet over 100,000 people are playing it right now. I mean, how is this even possible? Let's talk about the 5 reasons why Stardew Valley will go down as the greatest video game success in history. And don't forget to hit that like button, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Let's dive into it. Okay, so 5 reasons why Stardew Valley will go down as the greatest video game success in history. Reason number 1, active player base. This, in my opinion, is the #1 metric that determines the success of a game. Not revenue, not units, not virality, but rather are people still playing the game. Most games, upon release, you'll see a huge spike in player base, but how does the game retain that active player base the further you go out from launch date? So I want to show you Stardew Valley's Steam charts. You can look right here, filtered by 24-hour peak. So upon recording this, this is games that hit the highest 24-hour peak, and you will see you only have to scroll down like half a tick and you will see Stardew Valley number 10 with over 132,000 people playing within the last 24 hours. And I want to note, this only includes Steam, which accounts for about 60 to 70% of the Stardew Valley player base. If you kind of look at sales, it's a soft number. So then you layer on top the other consoles and platforms, and you can still see like that number just becomes even bigger and even more impressive. And I want us to look at these games that are up here. I mean, Counter-Strike, Dota, PUBG, Apex, Battlefield 6, the open beta is beating it. So it's like this new AAA quad A game, whatever we're calling it these days, is beating it. So it's like, okay, to be expected. But it'd be interesting to see, okay, Battlefield 6, let's see upon release how long that player base lasts. The fact that Stardew Valley is still up here, top 10, it usually is hovering around the top 10 or top 20 spot, like surpassing Marvel rivals, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring, the new DLC, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. Like, it's incredible. Reason number 2 why Stardew Valley will go down as the greatest video game success in history: it was developed by a single person. Not only do we see Stardew Valley hover around the top 10 to 20 spot when it comes to peak player count within the last 24 hours, but the fact that Stardew Valley was developed by a solo developer named Eric Barone, aka ConcernedApe. ConcernedApe developed Stardew Valley over the course of about 4.5 years. He began the project in 2012 as a way to practice programming and improve his skills. Inspired by the Harvest Moon series but wanting to expand on its ideas, Eric Barone took on his passion project, which we now know as Stardew Valley. Barone handled everything himself: coding, pixel art, animations, music, sound design, and writing, which made development slow but incredibly personal. The game was officially released on February 2016 and became a massive hit, praised for its depth, charm, and surprising polish given its solo origins. What started as a passion project ended up as one of the most successful indie games ever, selling millions of copies and still drawing huge player counts that we are still seeing today. Reason number 3, Stardew Valley used no marketing, no advertising. Eric Barone has said that Stardew Valley had no real marketing budget. He didn't buy ads or run big campaigns. He was just one guy making a game. The only outside help he had was from Chucklefish, the publisher at launch, who mainly assisted with distribution, multiplayer support, and getting the game onto Steam. But even then, the advertising spend was minimal compared to most releases. Instead, the game spread through word of mouth, YouTube and Twitch streamers, and press coverage. Its cozy vibe, surprising depth, and the story of being a solo developed passion project made it an instant success, and it won the hearts of every single person who played. There was actually a marketing case study that was published on June 13th, 2025, that highlights some of the successes that we see that really launched Stardew Valley to the success that we're seeing today. Number one being authenticity and passion-driven development. And y'all, let's pause here. This is what sells. This is the one reason why we see the player base at the numbers that it is, because this game was authentically and passionately created. It could have been a huge team, but as long as there's authenticity and passion behind the project, you will see the game develop. So Stardew Valley leading with that instead of flashy graphics and a huge marketing and advertising budget, they decided to lead with passion. We might also be able to attribute this to strategic timing and niche targeting, though I would argue that Eric Barone wasn't strategically timing the launch of this game. I think he just launched it whenever he felt it was ready. And I think the thing you see, the more you follow ConcernedApe, he didn't need to advertise. He didn't need to market. He has an engaging social media presence. You can see him on interviews. You can see him responding to comments on his Twitter about, patch notes and bugs. And he's like, people are DMing the owner and creator of the game, and he's like hopping into the back-end code and fixing stuff for people and actively engaged with the community himself, which I think people really appreciate that transparency. The fourth reason why Stardew Valley will go down as the greatest video game success in history is its generous pricing model. This kind of stems from reason number 3. Really, reasons number 3, 4, and 5 are kind of cascade from one another. So we have that solo developer, ConcernedApe. We have this generous pricing model, which is very much a reflection of his passion and authenticity. But the generous pricing model of Stardew Valley, which launched in 2016 and was priced at $15, a fraction of what most full-length games cost, that price was barely changed over the years, with only slight adjustments for console and mobile platforms, and it frequently goes on sale for even less. Like, I think I got mine on a fall sale bundle for like $5. For the sheer depth and replayability the game offers, hundreds of hours of farming, exploration, relationships, crafting, and discovery, the value is almost unmatched in modern gaming. Many players describe it as one of the best dollars per hour investments they have ever made. The low barrier to entry made it accessible to students, casual gamers, and anyone curious, along with super sweaty, competitive, max men type players. Stardew Valley has something for everyone, and the generous pricing model made it very accessible to many types of people. And then the final reason, kind of flowing from the generous pricing model, flowing from the solo dev, is the continued support without extra cost. This is what keeps the player base engaged, is the continued support without any extra costs. Even more remarkable than the fair price tag is that Eric Barone's commitment to free updates instead of paid expansions or microtransactions is what is keeping the game alive. Since launch, Stardew Valley has received a steady stream of major content patches. You had patch 1.1, which gave you new farm layouts, additional marriage candidates, and expanded storylines. You have patch 1.3, which gave us online and local co-op multiplayer, fundamentally changing how the game could be played. We have patch 1.4, which gave us endgame content, quality of life improvements, and expanded character arcs. We have patch 1.5, the huge Ginger Island update, essentially an entire new region with quests and farming opportunities and secrets. We have patch 1.6, the most recent patch, which gave us modding support, new festival items, and balance improvements, ensuring the game thrives for years to come. All of this was given to players for free. No DLC packs, no cosmetic transactions, no ultimate editions. This approach is almost unheard of in today's industry, where you have to pay $20 for a season pass. You have to pay $40 for a seasonal DLC that is just recycled content. Instead, Eric Barone chose to continually give back to his community, strengthening goodwill and creating lifelong fans. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Stardew Valley the greatest video game success in history. Make sure to comment below, like and subscribe like I said. Y'all take care. Have a good one.